Alright, I gotta... Those guys definitely had to go. Wow, you know what I don't need? Double dip items.
Double dip?
It's a badge that lets you use 2 items in one turn.
Oh wow, the learning bridge. Yeah.
Learning is fun!
The mental. Has learning ever been fun?
You know what? I don't know, I guess if you like the subject.
Yeah, what's his face from fucking high school who taught fucking history?
Which one?
It was like
Really?
History 2.
I liked Mr. Cowan even though he had a very dry voice, but his storytelling was good.
No, yeah, Mr. Cowan? Cowan?
Mr. Cowan, I think.
Yeah.
Gotta use this stupid part.
He was actually pretty cool. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of what I remember about world history is actually from him.
Yeah, he did a pretty good job. He didn't put any spin on anything, like, he kinda...
No, but, like, he would tell you a fucking story, and you'd be like, they did what to kill Rasputin?
Yeah, the Rasputin story was good.
So they really wanted to kill that fucker. So they wrapped him in a carpet and shot him. But the problem was they wrapped him too thick in the carpet, so all it did was start a fire, which he survived. It's like, holy shit! Also, they kept trying to poison him, but he had built up a resistance to cyanide over the years because he was a badass. And then it was like, and then they drug him out to sea, tied in the carpet, and he managed to get out.
I fucked that up. That sucks. Well, at least I killed the one guy that was dangerous.
He managed to actually get out of the carpet. And then fucking swim to shore. The only thing that ended up killing him was the tide pulled him back out. We learned from this lesson,
Pretty well.
don't fuck with Russian wizards.
Huge. Actually, no, you need to get hit with a hammer. Thank God, that thing was terrible. I'm pretty much at the end of this game. I'm just like doing some end game level grinding.
Yeah, in Dream Team, I literally just got, high jump.
I don't think they have anything like that in this one.
The Mario and Luigi games are slightly different than,
yeah, these are...
the Paper Marios.
They were too weak.
Because you have to, in the...
Stop!
Because in the Mario and Luigi ones, it's all about, teaming up. How is that me analyzing them?
Here's its body. They were too weak.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna make it to floor 100.
Man,
This is getting, like, really crazy. And I've spent so much, I think I'm gonna bail at level 80. If I can
here's
beat
its
it.
body.
You want a ship or something?
A bridge.
Easy, easy.
Oh. Yeah, I'm on my other monitor divided between two things, so I can't see that great.
Let's make it. An expected victory.
At least I got an item out of this that doubled the items I can carry. I guess that's kind of awesome.
Well, actually, that sounds really awesome.
Let's make.
It's kind of funny, like, I can actually tell that they're using some of the same sound effects.
That was a waste of my time.
From
Just all through all Mana Khemia games.
oh, well, that was like, yeah, and those same sound effects are also in Art Delico and fucking
We're gonna
Atelier-a-thon, fucking all that shit. That was like PS2 era Gus. They probably even have like the same graphic.
Yeah, but it's in PS3 stuff too.
Yeah. Shit, when they first started on PS3, they were fucking rough.
Yeah, Verona is actually pretty rough. Going back, it's hard to go back.
Verona was rough, and so was Atelier-a-thon 3. Like, the character models were really nice. Nothing else was. The character models were nice. The dungeons looked like trash. Fucking. The enemies looked like shit. Fucking.
That went pretty well.
The game froze all the time. It was hilarious because there was a trophy for saving frequently, and it was like made some remark about being paranoid, and it's like, yeah, paranoid, the game is gonna fucking freeze. Yeah, I should get one before fucking with this thing. Fucking hate that shit.
I love that Xenoblade Chronicles, or Xenoblade is coming out fucking on...
Oh, the new one for Wii U?
No, the old one on the fucking DS.
I guess, there's this thing, there's a free download to make the game load faster on Wii U, and it's like over 10 gigabytes. So if you have the early model Wii U, you can't even do it because the early model Wii U was only 10 gigabytes.
No, it was there was... Oh, wait. No, there was a version of it. Wait. It didn't...
Apparently there's like a huge shit... It's out, like... It's coming out in Japan, like, really soon. If it hasn't already. There's a huge shitstorm in Japan about it.
Really?
Yeah, people are pretty mad about it. Especially because it was like the game people have Wii U's just to get that game. Oh my fucking god. These things have way too much health. Fucking game dates. Like, yeah, level 20, the fucking... You're gonna get so many levels, and like, this is gonna be so easy, and it's like, okay, I got a level up after like 2 hours of being here, and I could have definitely used my time better elsewhere. And I'm getting to the point where it's like, I might not make it to level 80. And I'm gonna lose those 2 hours of time. There's like no reputable information for this game anywhere.
On the GameCube Mario, Paper Mario?
Yeah.
How is there no reputable information?
There is, it's just annoying. Like, the fucking guide is like, it's perfect, it tells you where everything is, but the dude fucking literally, almost word for word, tells the entire story. Like, you'll miss things just because you're trying to skim past all of the dude's fucking spoilers. And then, like, all the information in the forums is fucking... completely fucking retarded. Oh, really? One of these fucking guys again? They have so much fucking hit points. Oh my god, I'm getting fucked by the stage too, which is the worst thing. Like in this game, your battles take place on a stage, and there's this random bullshit that fucking happens. Like sometimes shit'll fall apart on the stage and damage you. Fucking right off the bat, fucking Mario gets confused because a fucking spotlight falls on his head, and then this fog machine activates, which makes everybody miss. So it's like, really? And I'm already like fighting enemies that are like stupid fucking hard. Like this wouldn't happen at any other point in the game, but it has to happen now, where I get fucked with like two nasty things from the stage itself. It's like, really? Okay, you've got to go. You're fucking scared as fuck.
Finally.
You know, I don't really want to complain about energy drinks that much, but, like, I don't know how I feel about Monster calling this their new energy drink unleaded.
Yeah, that makes me slightly uncomfortable with
Drinking it?
Yeah, with the rest of Monster. It's like, oh, so...
Am I drinking gasoline?
So the lead's in all the other Monster drinks.
Oh god. That's worse!
How much lead is in my body?
Is that what makes me go fast?
Finally.
This game was fun, but I'm gonna be glad when it's over, too. There's literally nothing that can't fuck you in this game.
Well, like, I really enjoy the Mario and Luigi game. But first off, it's so fucking long, and then they feel the need to give you a fucking tutorial on everything. Until, oddly, the one time that they're like, hey, this happened 20 hours ago, you remember where it is, right? And then they just, like, nod, and you're supposed to be like, oh, I guess I remember where that is. And it's like, I just want to be like, okay, that was, for me, literally a year and a half ago.
This game is really bad to where everything and anything, like all the moves have these like timed button presses and all this other stuff. Some of them are kind of easy to screw up. And like even the special moves, like they range from ultra powerful if you do them perfectly, which is actually kind of hard to pull off, to completely worthless if you fuck up one part of it. And sometimes when you're really in a pinch and you need to depend on something like that, you just can't.
Box outside?
I just went to find it to give you it. I've been hoarding it for Saturday morning.
Thank you, babe. You're very awesome to me. Can I have a kiss?
I was trying to be all slick.
Love you.
Swap partner.
Veronica was angry I got the monster. She's like, I was hiding that for you!
I'm kind of curious as to where you get monster unleaded. Oh, thank God I got
I'm
a level
so
up.
glad I didn't pick that her as my character.
Oh, and of course I get a level up, which gets me all my health back. And finally, when the enemy dies, I get fucking a bunch of fucking shit for flower points and heart points. Yep, thanks. Yep, you couldn't have done that any other time. But now that I got all my health back, let's do it. Fucking scumbags. That didn't kill anything? Oh my God, I need to get the fuck out of this place bad. I've got like 3 or 4 more floors before I can.
Oh, I found one of my GameCube controllers.
It still didn't kill that motherfucker. Oh my God. This is terrible. Burn in hell, you fucking piece of shit. Alright, one more. If I can survive one more level. Do this. Ugh. How much fucking health does this cocksucker have? Burn in hell, you fucking piece of shit. Yay! I am getting the fuck out of here. That was super sketchy. Gotta walk forever to a save point. Are you still there?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm synthesizing.
Just wondering why we lost you there.
No, dude. When you do synthesis in Atelier, you're like fucking into that shit.
I'm almost. I just have to get to a fucking save point. Which unfortunately is a process. Because nothing is convenient in this fucking game. Almost to the save. I've almost maxed out my money like 4 times in this game.
Really?
Yeah, like you can only have 9,909 or 999 coins, and but there's a way you can store your money by buying gold bars because they sell for almost as much. Like they're a worthless item, but they sell for almost as much as you buy them for. So I have like max money sitting in storage. I've blown max money probably once or twice. And I've already got like 780 coins.
Is it 999 is the max?
Yeah. Alright, here, give me a second. I gotta get up and turn off the GameCube. Because we're not all modern with the remote shut-off shit. messed up, like burning their fucking houses down.
Is that an issue?
Yesterday, not too far from me, huge fucking apartment building burned down.
Really?
Yeah.
I find it bizarre that that's an issue.
Oh, well, Lansingburg has had a huge problem with arson. It's funny because there's a Facebook group of people that bitch about shitty properties being up and how they'd want them demolished and all that, and magically all the places they complain about get burnt down, yet nobody can figure out who's doing it.
Hey, Stark, I have an idea. I have an idea!
What's that?
It's the people bitching about it.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. Around here, I don't know what's going on. I think it's just idiots. So many people burn down their houses around here by like passing out in bed with cigarettes and shit like that. Or running fucking really shitty cheap electric heaters from Family Dollar and leaving them around cats and dogs.
Oh, the poor puppy.
Oh, it's nice not to be playing. I've played Mario for so fucking long.
Stark, maybe that's a sign that you needed to take a break from.
Well, that 100 floors thing, they made it sound like it was going to be really quick. Like, I was expecting to have that wrapped up before the stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I started at fucking 6 a.m.
How'd that work out for you?
It's 9:30, and I had to bail at level 80 because I was going to die if I went any further. But it took me 3.5 well, to be fair, maybe I took half an hour to like go get some food and like sit there and eat. It was so intense I had to fucking get a snack. Like that was not, I'm thinking half an hour, 45 minutes for this thing. And it was such a waste of time too. I got like 2 levels out of that whole fucking mess. Because like the first like 60 fucking levels, there's like enemies that give 1 fucking star point. Yet the battles still take fucking forever. Did you watch that anime about the dungeon crawling dude?
No.
Oh god, you have to, just for Bestia.
For Brestia?
Yeah, Bestia.
That's not her. That's not
her name is Restia.
But you like what I heard better?
Yeah. She's hot, dude. Everybody loves her. There is so much fan art of her, and there's only been 1 episode of the show.
There's a new episode of fucking Cooking is Orgasmic is up.
Yeah, but it's fucking horrible subs. I'll wait till somebody not retarded fucking subs it. Which will be like a day or so. It'll be out by Wednesday at the latest. Fucking Funimation is so fucking bad, and they have so many shows this season. Like, not only are their subtitles fucking terrible, like, I never even thought about things like timing and typesetting until I started watching Funimation shit. And I'm like, wow, that sentence is, like, almost fucking 30 seconds late. Like, how did you do that? But then on top of that, their fucking encodes are awful. There's a show that I dropped. I wound up picking it up again because somebody else started using Tokyo's BS11 broadcast and putting their own subs on it instead of just ripping Funimation, because the Funimation one looks like a really bad fucking VHS. It's like if VHS was somehow in widescreen. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't even say that, because that would be a discredit to at least a quality VHS cassette.
Yeah.
Like, it actually had, like, digital snow. I'm
What?
like, really? Yeah, like...
How the fuck do you do that?
By fucking setting your bit rate at something that, like, people selling web porn wouldn't even do. Like, it was so bad, I was just like, yeah, I'll wait till, like, the Blu-rays come out just to not watch this, like I'm in 1980 watching television with rabbit ears.
Now you just need your mom screaming at you.
Yeah, like, the fuck? Fortunately, they're the only ones doing Assassination Classroom, but their broadcast of that isn't too bad. It just has the typical Funimation problem of fucking brightness cranked all the way for no reason. Hey, this anime is pretty cool. You know what it needs? More contrast!
Yo, dog, I heard you like contrast, so I cranked the contrast and then put it on the machine.
So much that it hurts your eyes to look at. Oh, punies. They were like almost the mascot of all these games.
Until the barrels came along.
I think barrels were in these too. Forgot how cute these games are. I have to admit, there's a certain charm for their 2D stuff that isn't there in any of the newer stuff.
Yeah.
Like the old Art Nellico games and the old Atelier-Iris games, like all the places were really neat and intricate looking, and where when they switched to 3D, everything kind of became really generic. Last gen was not good for Japan. But these guys at least stuck through with it. Whereas everybody else just all the big players became failures. What'd Capcom do with the last two generations? Rehash Resident Evil and push it further into the grave, and same thing with Street Fighter, they just vomited it out. 500 versions of the same Street Fighter.
I was gonna say Street Fighter 4 was awesome.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like, hey, we heard you like Street Fighter 4. Here's 5 more.
I haven't got it just because I'm still waiting for the definitive version. And I know if I get what I think is the definitive version, I'm gonna be proven wrong in 6 months.
It's been taking
sorry, you lose 2 characters in a set of Super Moves because you didn't get Street Fighter 4 Ultra Omega Super Edition
Part
and
2.
all the DLC. And it'll still have fucking DLC. On disc DLC.
That's so
because
fucking...
it might as well be the biggest possible fuck you.
Yeah, and that sucks.
It's bad enough they pump out the same game 12 times a year, but they gotta fucking put on-disc DLC. Just to be like
they're not gonna get caught
thanks
doing
for
it.
being loyal to this franchise for over a decade. Yeah, how about we fuck you in the ass with a spiked bat for your loyalty? You like that?
We heard that you guys like that kind of shit.
You keep paying for it, so we're gonna keep doing it to you.
Why would you do that? Oh, what was that reason
Because
again? Oh yeah, fuck you!
They keep giving us money instead of bitching like they should. But if you do bitch, the video game industry that we've bought and paid for magazines will just call you entitled and sexist. You destroyed Devil May Cry's reboot because you're such entitled sexist shitlords.
Yeah.
This is what the game industry has become.
I tried to like that game.
I watched you try to like that game and I was like, nope.
My favorite part is, the reason I tried to like that game is, you would not believe how many times I actually listened to the Giant Bomb podcast, you know, from people that I respected the opinion of, where they're like, oh, you just have to get to this place, and it's like, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I totally get everything that they're trying to do. And it was like...
Was that the place with all the words floating around?
I think it was very similar to it.
I like pirated it and it, like, I got to that point and I was like, yeah, this is pretentious butt fuckery. I'm done. Like, now we're getting into some really gay art kind of shit. Where it's like, oh, now there's supposed to be some kind of hidden meaning to fucking Devil May Cry. Get fucked. You missed the point of this game.
It was fucking...
Devil May Cry is about being a cocky asshole with 2 pistols and a sword and learning how to fucking get good and fucking kill demons.
It was fucking They Live.
Yes! Yeah, it was! You know what? That's probably what they were trying to go for.
That's all that is it's like, oh, there's fucking hidden messages everywhere. It's like, so it's like They Live? It's entirely different. No, it's exactly the same.
That kind of hits the nail right on the head. Oh shit, you got a Britannian.
Yup. Hail Britannia.
Oh, hail Britannia! A lot of people think that these, the Khemia games are supposed to be like a prequel to the disaster that causes the Atelier-a-thon thing.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how true that is. Actually, one of the games I have is a prequel to Atelier-a-thon. I haven't gotten around to playing it because I've heard the localization is really not good. And it's a text-heavy game, so...
I really didn't get that from Atelier-a-thon.
What do you mean?
Like, I just didn't get that these were related. They have similar themes, but all of the Atelier games do.
Yeah, I don't... Well, it was originally a spin-off of Atelier.
Yeah, because there is alchemy in it.
Yeah, like they wanted to basically have an Atelier game with like some dating sim kind of elements to it. they wanted to do a JRPG and combine it with a visual novel.
But there's, like, the alchemy is just such a back fucking seat thing in those games.
Yeah.
That was a waste of my...
Wow, they did a really good job with this game.
Miss Lily, be careful!
This is, like, pretty much as good looking as Atelier-a-thon 2.
Oh, this was super late gen PS2.
Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, this game looks really cool, actually. I gotta, like, start keeping games like this in mind, because...
I would not keep this game in mind.
Why?
This is one of the harder to find. Like, people want a fucking... This is kind of expensive to pick up.
We'll see about that.
They look cute.
Alright. Let's see about it.
I need to figure out how to spell it. How do you spell that?
Mana is the right one. Mana Khemia 2, The Fall of Alchemy, $81.99 on Amazon. Used, it's $77.
Okay, the first one you can get new for $35.
Yeah, the Alchemy Art Edition I have. And they want $100 for.
The second one is very expensive, but the first one is dirt cheap.
Yeah, I'm playing right now the second one. Like I said, don't fucking think about picking this one up. I ended up picking this up, like...
Yeah, but like a lot of these used copies here are the special edition one with everything.
Okay.
Like new.
Yeah, so that means what? No, I'm making fun of the like new statement, not what you said. Because I know that you've ordered from people who said like new, and you're like, I would return this if it wasn't such a good price.
A game like this was something that you're probably likely to find the person that did take care of it, though.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
Versus somebody with a copy of Mario Sunshine.
You beat Sunshine.
This is pretty average. Like, if you collect GameCube, this is like welcome to life.
What, this?
Just about every fucking game on GameCube is like $80 used.
I got really...
GameCube collecting is... Oh, okay, like, I paid $60 for Mario Sunshine. Or not Mario Sunshine, Thousand Year Door. $80 for Skies of Arcadia.
Skies of Arcadia was rare when it came out, though.
Yeah.
I would almost call that a steal.
But there's some games that I'm going at, like, I wanted Mega Man X Collection to see if it's like $150 on GameCube. $15 new on PlayStation.
What's the difference?
Actually, the PlayStation 2 one is better, just because you're not on the fucking GameCube controller.
Finally.
Well, I know, but is there a difference between the GameCube?
It's just the GameCube one is rare as fuck.
So
like,
no,
GameCube is underproduced to begin with. That's why those games hold their value. Like, the only overproduced GameCube games are the Metroid Prime ones, and even then, good luck finding one that isn't in really bad shape. Like, people abused those games so bad. The problem is the GameCube was a system that was typically owned by children, so you have that level of abuse on the games.
Were we the only kids that took care of our games?
in terms of, like, I've been really, really disappointed with a lot of my GameCube purchases. The Mario one, it's amazing that game played all the way through.
Well, like, yeah, but even our PlayStation 1 games we took care of. We had friends that, like, you would straight up even
a lot
tell
of
me...
people, like, could not understand CDs. Like, they just had to leave the like, everyone would, like, leave them on tables and shit like that outside of their cases. Like, nobody had the ambition to just put them back in the fucking case when they were done with them.
I think the only thing that you and I ever had a hard time keeping in good condition were Sega CD games, and we came up with a theory
because those cases were fucking terrible.
Well, no, we came up with a theory because that they were suicidal. Do you remember that one time that you were in the room next to me? One of them was on a shelf, and I sneezed, and somehow it fell off the shelf and shattered.
I bought a Sega CD game from KB Toys that was fucking scratched brand new because the fucking case broke on the inside and the game got all torn up during shipping.
Yup, that sounds about right. Shoulder the door!
Yeah, sadly enough, I could probably, down the road, get into these games.
Easy peasy.
This is one of the ones that I would probably tell you to emulate.
PS2 emulation sucks.
It's getting better.
They've been saying that for years. And there's still no emulator that can play everything.
Actually, the only thing that they really have problems with now are the Kingdom Hearts games.
I actually have those.
Kingdom Hearts 2.5 is $20 now.
I have two.
Yeah, but 2.5 comes with shit. Extra shit. So, I bought a Kingdom Hearts game for when I first got my fucking 3DS, and I was just desperate for games. The Kingdom Hearts game on it was $10.
That went pretty well.
Because, like, no one... It was $10 new at fucking Best Buy, because no one was buying it. And so I bought it and never really... Like, I put it in my DS once, never really played it. That game is, like, $60 now.
Really?
Yeah. It's so... Like, the way they fucking... Shit works like that sometimes. It's so weird. And it's so funny, though, because it's
actually, Atelier-a-thon, dirt fucking cheap.
Which one?
All three of them.
Really?
You can buy, each one of them are $30 brand new from Amazon. You can get them as low as $14 each. 2 is actually the cheapest.
Really? Wow.
Oh. Nisa reprinted them, that's why.
Nisa did a reprint of this game, too.
That is nasty expensive, though.
What, this?
Yeah, the one you're playing is pretty nasty expensive.
Dude, I have the fucking, like...
I gotta admit, though, like, if you're gonna pay $75 for a used one, you might as well just fucking buy the new one for $80.
For $100, you get the Ultimate Edition, although the Ultimate Edition, all you get is a calendar with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and do you know how you got... And the calendar is like a 2008 or 2009 calendar.
Strangely enough, Art and Ellico's gone way up in price.
I have the first 2.
Yeah, I have all 3 of them.
Isn't the third one dumb expensive now?
Yeah, or it was. I think they've reprinted it, though.
Nisa's
the special edition is expensive, though. And the special edition actually came with some really nice stuff. Like, the art book that it comes with is really cool, because it's, like, hardbound and all kinds of shit. Three is arguably the worst one, though. The stripping system is cool, but...
I even remember Sheely fucking sitting down and watching you do that.
Yeah.
Just for the stripping system.
Yeah, that shit was pretty good. The girl with the twin tails is really lewd. Because she, like, rubs down her boobs and, like, her nipples, like, pop up from underneath her fingers and she rubs it herself down. That's pretty hot.
That went pretty well.
Yeah, the original Atelier-a-thon is now $80 new. 45 used. I bought that for like $10 or something. I got it because it was $10.
I think I got the first one because it was dirt cheap, and I, like, remember people being disgusted, and their reasoning was, it's overly Japanese. And I'm like, sold!
It's a really fucking good game.
The first one?
Yeah.
It's, like, really fucking long.
They all are, though. All are tonight. Actually, no, the third one is stupid short.
Well, it's
If
like...
you think that one's long, that ain't nothing. The second one is crazy.
It's like 80 hours long or something, isn't it?
2 is about 80 hours long. It's about 55, 60 for the first one, if you take the true ending route. Because, like, it would normally be a 35, 40 hour game, but if you do true ending route, there's like a whole huge chunk of the game.
Well, because I know, like, in the first one, what is it, like, halfway through the game? Is it halfway or 2/3 of the way through the game? They straight up give you the option to just, like, end.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you can end the game now if you want to, and just say that you beat it. And I think I got there and was like, are you fucking serious? I'm like 25, 30 hours into this game. And, like, I have...
talk yourself out of, like, some really awesome shit, too.
Well, I was also... I also got that game... There was, like, a bunch of really good RPGs that came out around when I bought that.
Oh yeah, well, I was a latecomer. Like, I bought the game because it was dirt cheap, and that was when I was, like, having major money problems. I was working at the fucking box of pallet, not making jack shit for money, fucking. So it was like a $10 game that took forever to beat, so it was awesome.
It was exactly what you wanted.
Yeah. All 3 of them have amazing soundtracks, like, people go crazy for the soundtracks of Atelier-a-thon games. Atelier-a-thon, you can still get that game for DS.
Finally.
How much is it?
$17.99.
Buy it. If you're interested at all, buy it.
I can't buy games right now.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
I'm just looking at prices.
No!
I need this fucking goddamn car saga to end. I hate not being able to spend money right now. Especially because I'm sitting on a giant pile of money.
Annie is really fucking good. Like, for what it is, Annie is really fucking good.
As soon as May is over, then this whole mess is done. And then I can go fucking insane with money.
You're gonna buy so many BBC bit figures.
They were too neat.
Actually, for this year, I've already... this month I've got a figure coming, a Strike Witch, and then, I want to say June, but I guarantee that shit'll get delayed. I got Lady Venera from World Domination, and I got, Angela from, fuck. really crazy anime with the girl from the virtual world and the crazy robot. Why can't I not think of titles? Expelled from Paradise. They did a figure of the magical girl, what's her name, from Apartment Invaders?
Best girl!
Yeah, the figure is done by some no-name company, and it looks terrible.
Oh!
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna... Oh. No, not.
The sad thing is, she really is best girl.
All girls are best girls in Apartment Invaders.
Well, yeah, but when you bring up and discuss one of them, you have to call her best girl.
Somebody actually said in a thread on A that she was worst girl, and the first reply was a picture of a man on fire, and the words underneath it said, "I wish this was you."
Oh god, I totally agree with that person.
That dude got like slammed with like 10 replies calling him a fag.
I wish this was you.
But the first one was a dude on fire, and it said, "I wish this was you." I was at work and I almost like fucking when I saw that.
I wish this was you.
I gotta admit, A's made a really big comeback in the past few months. It's actually been really good.
Really?
Like, everybody's been getting back on their shit. That like, people that fucking go out of their way to shitpost or say stupid stuff, they're getting told to fuck off on the regular. Like, the elitism is kind of making a comeback. Like, the same kind of troll threads pop up, but like, it's less and less with people shitposting, or if they do, they're retaliating, and they're like retaliating well. It's been pretty good lately.
I wish this was you.
Like, it was unbrowsable for like almost a year, but I think like with all the divisions and split ups and everything else, like a lot of the less devoted type people are getting bored and leaving. Like, they're just realizing that A will always be, and I can tell it works too, because whenever I'm on any other board, people are like, "Oh, I don't know about A, man, those guys are fucking dicks," and I'm like, "Yep, they're doing their job again."
Why don't you just go to pool if you want to go there?
That's the funny thing is like, you could tell that a lot of people from A also go to poll, because whenever somebody bitches about A on poll, half the people will be like, "Well, then stop having shit taste, you fucking faggot." Fucking retard.
Not retarded.
Well, it's good to know there's still a couple RPGs on PlayStation 2 I haven't screwed around with. I'm thinking about the future here, because the world of Vidya is in peril. New Deus Ex looks cool, though.
Yeah, it does.
That was like the first thing I've seen in a while where I'm like,
yeah, I saw the
especially for a
announcement.
Western game. Sadly enough, I read about that on Niche Gamer, which is weird because you wouldn't expect to see anything about that on a place like Niche Gamer, but
Yeah, but fucking having good taste in games is enough of a niche.
they have alright taste in games.
No, Niche Gamer does. I'm just saying that people having good taste in games at this point is so much of a niche that, fuck, they could just cover good games.
So all they're ever gonna cover is Call of Duty and Battlefield?
No! Eat a dick!
That was the joke. That was the joke.
I will stab you in your fucking throat!
Young Miyazaki. Oh god. Miyazaki quotes are never a good thing. You can tell they hang out on 4chan. Ongoing meme creators may poke fun at legendary anime creator Hayao Miyazaki. He said something about one of his...
You guys have been here for 2 months now. It's about time.
One of his shows was, or something he did was a mistake. So they intentionally misinterpret this quote that anime was a mistake.
Oh god.
And they also use his quotes to shitpost on A because he has this huge rant about he's like the ringleader of in Japan. He's the big advocate for Moe killed anime. When in reality it's just his last movie wasn't very well received. And still did very well. Oh, Senran Kagura is now back on Twitch.
Is it now?
Okay. Senran Kagura SEO Versus is permitted for streaming, but you still must adhere to our rules of conduct when doing so. Per our rules regarding sexually explicit acts or content, the sexually suggestive scenes in the game should not be the focus of your stream. So essentially you can't just, I don't know how you could... take clips and just show the transformation scenes over and over again?
I hope.
I think they just had to come up with some kind of excuse for what they did, and Did you watch the OVA for that yet?
Senran Kagura? No.
Yeah. Oh, so you've missed.
I will be
Titty,
judging your
rock,
alchemy
paper,
skills. To be
scissors.
specific, I want you to bring me a fair...
So this is our midterm exam?
They play
Don't
rock, paper,
ruin the
scissors
moment.
with their tips.
Building up to it is the important part.
Go on.
Oh, and they're completely topless.
You'll be evaluated
The last
if
5
you guys
minutes
get
of
lower
the ninja
scores than
battle of the
Tony
entire
students,
cast topless
you'll
fighting
be
each other.
punished.
Mr. Tony's class? But they're alchemy students.
Don't joke around. How can we do better than that?
What?
So you're giving
I
up
assume
before
that's
you
just
even
getting
try?
downloaded
I
as we
can't believe
speak.
you guys are my
No.
disciples.
Oh, no, we're not your disciples.
This is ridiculous.
The deadline is tomorrow evening. Make sure you win. You understand? And if you lose, you will regret that you were even born.
How can he leave us after what he just said?
Damn it! What are we supposed to do?
What a weird promotional clip.
What should I do? I'm not really good at...
Me neither.
This is bad. We're both gonna get punished.
You've even stopped doing whatever they can.
What?
Let's go talk to Miss Lily first.
Make sure to get that Senran Kagura.
Why are you making this so hard? You like what I'm doing?
Put up as the background.
Yeah.
Celebrate Twitch officially having to backtrack. That's what happens when you ignore the wonders of life in hometown.
Yeah.
It is being odd. There's like some kind of weird transparency thing going on.
Yeah,
Like, how many times have you done that before and it's never been an issue, but this time it has to?
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
I can't figure out what the fuck the issue is, so it has to go away. It's that fucking weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Super lame.
I see.
What is it, XSplit or whatever?
Your class
Yeah,
too?
that's what I'm using right now.
Our teacher pretty much told us anyone who loses deserves. I wonder why those two hate each other. I heard
Even
goes
weirder
back
is it
to
killed
when they were
the-
students.
What?
Well, like, it screwed up. Like, it made everything, like, really dark
So what should we do?
on the regular
If
stream.
we lose, we'll get punished. But if Lily loses, she'll die. I don't think he was serious, but it should be fine. You two just have to turn in the same thing as me. That way, you'll get the highest evaluation, right? Oh, that's right. Lily, you're so smart.
You seem really confident.
Of course I am. Or do you
Oh,
think I'll
XSplit,
lose to-
your shittiness
No,
will
that's not what I meant.
never...
Yeah, it's like, ha,
Just
XSplit, there's a
so
fucking
motivated.
reason that I don't use you.
See, if I show my ability here, Waze will come asking for my help. And if that happens, then I'll be his private tutor. I see. So you do have a dirty reason for doing this. I'm relieved. You're completely mistaken about
You know,
me.
it's probably the only bummer is because it's PlayStation 2, there's no Japanese voices.
Oh, I'm just joking. No, please no.
So the kawaii factor is down.
Well, we better hurry then. Where are we supposed to go now?
We need to use the water tree fruit from the living water forest, right?
Okay, let's go. Oh, hey, wait! You won't be able to do any...
Now, are you playing on PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
Not a 3 with...
My 3 that was backwards compatible died.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Strangely enough, my PS3 fat is still kicking. At one point I thought it was dying, but it's just the way it behaves when, what was I playing? Atelier-a-thon. For some reason, that game makes the system have really, really horrifying loading noises. Even with the game installed. Everything else is fine though. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure I can tell that you're on a PlayStation 2 because I can hear the sound of the disk drive.
I don't even think it's spinning right now. Oh, yeah, a little. I have headphones on, so it's hard to hear anything that's not you or the game.
Yeah, I can. Your mic actually picks up the. You can hear the drive noise.
That's kind of funny.
And I can tell just because I've heard it so much.
Yeah, right?
Those PS2 Slims, they were definitely not. PlayStation 2 was actually kind of a shitty system in terms of durability.
Yeah, but in terms of games, it was the best.
Yeah, great games. The console itself was... I actually regret not buying a spare right before they stopped manufacturing them.
I think you could still get them, can't you?
Yeah, you can. You can definitely get PlayStation 2s.
Are they expensive? I don't think so. It's like $50.
They're about $200.
For PS2?
Yeah.
All right.
Bullshit.
They were about $200 before they stopped selling them.
No, they were
PlayStation 2 was the fucking #1 selling video game console in the world. To the very end. There wasn't even a reason to stop making it.
Oh yeah, there was. So that they could sell
buy the fucking
PS3s.
PlayStation 3.
Yeah. It's like why they stopped making the PSPs in Japan. It's because it was cannibalizing the sales of the Vita.
Finally.
Oh, I could believe it. And they were like, oh, PlayStation 2 is still awesome. We better kill that.
Dude, fucking PS3 era, like, especially, like, the first 2-3 years PS3 era Sony made no fucking sense. They made the worst fucking decisions imaginable.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. They still kinda are. And not with the PlayStation 3, but...
The PS4 is the best home console.
Sure. What are you playing on it? We're streaming a PlayStation 2 game right now, so that's not...
And recently I've been playing an ass ton of PS3 games, so... So shut the fuck up, Stark.
I have a coworker that blew his bonus on the PlayStation 4. I'm like, so what are you playing? Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, you mean the one that's also on PlayStation 3? It's like, yeah.
He tell you that. I'm surprised he wasn't like, hey, Stark, shut the fuck up.
He doesn't know me very well. He already knows he annoys me anyway, so...
Oh, was it Nipple Dance Guy?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him. That's kind of sounds like a wise purchasing choice he would make, though.
All right, we got the first strike.
Yeah, especially when he needs a new car more than I do. Like, he just bought a car, and it's like the worst car on earth. He blew an axle pulling in the other day.
They want $200 fucking dollars for a PS2?
Yeah, man. Yeah, let me look up what a PS2 is right now.
$200 on Amazon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I never bought. Like, it was like that till the very end, too.
No, it was $100. The one that I have, I bought for $100.
Oh, no shit. They were like $200 right around when they stopped making them. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab one up real quick, and it's like, ooh, $200? No.
No, I am not.
and that's the like, even the PlayStation 3 is still kind of expensive.
It's $250.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, $250 will buy you a current gen console. Like, not a PlayStation 4, but, like, it'll at least get you, like, a Wii U or a Vita or a fucking 3DS.
Yeah. And we play way more games on our handhelds right now than we do on... Well,
I only have, like, a handful of PlayStation 3 stuff that I have yet to get to. I really don't have that much for it. And like, one of the games, it's like, I grabbed it up, but now it's like, I don't even know if I want to get into it just because I heard the localization sucks. And,
what game?
It's Arno Surge.
I heard that, well, they made
it's a Koei Tecmo localization, so...
What, wasn't Koei Tecmo supposed to, like, improve the localization from Misa?
No, they just wanted Misa out of the picture so they could do in-house. Idea Factory, like, has really bad blood with Misa and started doing their own thing. They do a better job of training. Like, they have a couple things that I don't really care for what they do, but they're not nearly as bad as Misa. Like, they have a tendency to take Western anime fan terminology and go a little crazy with it, and I don't really like that either. Like, I thought the use of waifu a bunch of times was really weird and out of place in Rebirth 2. But that was kind of me being nitpicky. I'm not nuts about that choice, but it's way better than putting the entire script through the paper shredder and
being like, wouldn't it be so funny if she was from South LA?
I mean, their English voice actresses are still awful.
And also,
every time you turn on the game, Nepgear, the English voice actress for Nepgear, unenthusiastically says Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2. It's like, oh wow, you're pleased to be there. Turning on Japanese voices now.
Yeah, it doesn't save any of my fucking settings.
It does, but not until you load your file. I thought the same thing, because that's the first time a Neptunia game doesn't have a system file and separate from the... Because usually there's a system file and which saves your settings, and then your regular game save. now your system file and your game save are the same thing. So every time you load your game, all your settings will be back.
Hyperdimension.
But every time because there's no system file, you're gonna hear that unenthusiastic English voice work for the title.
Dude, it's the first game that broke me that I'm like, Japanese is going on! Dude, you know how religiously I will play through a game with English on, just so because I don't even fucking listen to it most of the time. I fucking, because I read the text so fast, it doesn't matter if there's voice.
I don't hear it all the time either, but, I can't stand, in battles and shit, listening to, the really unenthused, they don't even sound like they want to be. I'd rather not understand what they're saying in battle and get the emotional gist of it than have, some lifeless clod fucking slam out their lines.
Then go, ha! I got you! Oh my god! He's getting
Especially when, part of the humor of the game is the personalities of the characters.
Well, what?
An Iris heart that is not being Ara is, super fucked up.
I just really don't understand, they don't get good voice actors. I don't understand what happened.
Well, no, they're all, professional, it's just they're getting paid less than usual, and, they're probably not into the roles.
I just don't understand, how they're even allowed to...
I'd rather they save the time of localization and just, not... just fucking skip. But there's always gonna be those people that fucking get mad because there's no English voices.
What, I have to listen to Moon speak?
You know, the type of people that, oh, they talk's funny. Them funny Jap talkers. Hiroshima forever. Never forget Pearl Harbor. I don't know where it is on a map, but I know Japan ruined it. I remember somebody went on A and said that dubs were superior because Japanese talk funny. That guy got fucking wrecked.
Yeah, he would.
I'm pretty sure he cried.
Have you ever actually, been there and been I know for a fact this asshole's crying?
Oh, I've caused fucking people to get fucking mad. I actually had somebody say they'll never come back again.
Because of you?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was fucking fantastic.
Isn't that the point, though, to, make them not come back?
Oh, definitely. If they're just there to shitpost, or if they're just infuriatingly stupid.
Yeah, dude, if you can be...
if you've got nothing to contribute, don't post,
Dude, do you know
if you're just gonna say stupid shit, then you're there's boards for that. Go on Espress if you want to act like an idiot, or B, or something like that. You don't have to fucking shit up an actual discussion by being a fucking retard. Or another thing that's really good is when you fucking, especially when you get somebody posting that they start a troll thread where they're oh, this is killing anime or something like that, and they think they're winning, and then you just slam out a bunch of facts, and they get so fucking frustrated, all they do is start screaming insults until they get mad and rage quit. That's pretty useful too. I like that. Those are good times. A lot of those moments are on the comeback lately, which is why I've been liking A a lot more. All those people are like just getting mad and leaving. And you can go elsewhere and see the results of it where people, oh, they're fucking dicks, they're fucking elitist, fucking pricks, fucking bullshit, fucking... And it's like, yep, that's what you get for fucking being a retard.
Well then, dude, stay the fuck off A.
Yeah. You could go there, but like... Don't be a fucking idiot.
Hey, Stark, do you know how many times I've posted on A?
Probably a few, but...
Never!
Really?
I have nothing to contribute!
Good for you, you lurk more.
I have nothing to say!
You bet.
I have been tempted a couple of times to start a rec thread. Just to fucking try and troll some new fucks. But I'm like, I'll probably get banned.
It depends on who's on.
That was a waste.
I do kind of want to watch that terrible anime you were talking about.
Mars of Destruction?
Yeah. It's 18 minutes long?
Yeah.
They were too weak.
I don't understand how that much horrible can fit inside 18 minutes.
You'd be impressed.
Really?
Yeah.
You better be paying
It's like you can tell they wanted to make like a really cool anime. You can tell that this was like somebody's dream anime trying to be thrown together with a budget of like $2.
So it's like...
And 3 people who can't draw. If the formula seems right, then like the execution is just non-existent.
Easy peasy.
It's like, yeah, we got cute girls in skimpy outfits with guns, we got like this crazy badass suit, we got aliens and demons and all this shit,
Right,
and
you
it's
got the
crap. It is pure crap.
And it's crap that makes no sense.
That sorta makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me.
It sort of has like a semblance of a play. It was supposed to be a series, and you can tell that like whoever was like funding it was like, oh no, we're canceling this. You will never ever make another episode of this again. And then there's another show which some people actually, I haven't watched it yet. There's another one they did, which some people actually say is even worse, which is about cute girls with big robots. It was supposed to be something similar to like Sakura Wars. And that was another one where it was like 18 minutes canceled. Like, you will never make this ever again. And there are people that will actually say that it's worse.
Wow.
I haven't watched that one yet, but I've been meaning to get around to it. There's been like these little short OVAs and stuff that I've been trying to watch to get the act. Do you remember? You must remember seeing the fucking previews for Agent Aka a million times. It was like, you know, a secret agent, and it's all about pantsu fetish.
So, like everything else, then.
No. It's very focused on pantsu. But also disappointing in the fact that they all just wear white panties. It's like, really?
What?
Well, you know, it was before Shima Pan was a thing, so. But then, okay, like, there's the 90s OVA, which is actually fairly decent, or at least the first half of it is. Like, if they would have just ended it at the first half, it would have been fine, but then they do the second half where, like, the henchmen, or henchwomen, I should say, come back for revenge, and that was infuriatingly stupid, so that, like, took away from the charm of the original. And then they did 2 prequels. They did Agent Aka R16 Virgin Mission, which is her as a 16-year-old girl, And then they do Agent Aka 0, which is her when she's 19 and out of high school. Even though it kind of has the same cast as the R16 version, and both of those are terrible. Like, the fan service is all you got. Actually, you know what? Some of the fight scenes are pretty well done, but like the storylines are just infuriatingly stupid. But I watched all three of them, so I don't know. That's on me, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But I also used it to kill time at work, so.
Oh, did I tell you I beat the Boo game? Or not the Boo game, the Cell game.
Well, yeah, that's why you're playing the Boo game. I'm kind of surprised. I thought you were gonna play the Boo game for the stream. But...
Yeah, I also didn't. No, I just...
The contrast is still wonked out on the stream.
What is?
The contrast is still really wonked out on the stream.
It looks alright. There's some text that's hard to read.
Right now I can barely make out what's going on. Like, aside from, like, the menus, I can't see anything.
Really?
Yeah. It's just, like, so dark I can hardly make out. I can see, like, the characters, and that's it. I can see, like, the characters and menus, and nothing else. I don't know if you're going to be able to deal with it. I think it's just going to be a fact of life for this stream. XSplit has fucked us.
How's that? Give it a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Oh, there you go.
My monitors are really fucking bright, so, like, if the contrast isn't kind of low, everything just kind of looks washed out.
Well, no, it's usually not an issue. It's only been this stream.
Easy, easy.
This stream has just been not hard.
Well, I'm also doing it through my old fucking video card.
Oh yeah, because this is probably the first time we've had something that's not through an HDMI cable.
Yeah. In forever.
Yeah, I think we were on YouTube the last time we did PlayStation 2.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was like Lazy Marathon.
Yeah, that was when we were doing, Yakuza.
Yep. I still need to beat Yakuza 2.
Got lost finding dog food.
Yeah! You know that's Casey's favorite part.
It's us finding the dog food.
Well, it's because we just sit there and scream at the dog for half an hour. And we were, like, sitting there and trying to be so insistent and be like, we are not going to use a FAQ on this. We're going to figure it all out. We're going to figure it all out. And then we get to the dog food thing and scream at the dog for half an hour. And they just go, fuck it! If you're not going to eat normal food, fuck it! Finding a FAQ!
I don't know if we ever did.
We did! We found because he would only eat dog food.
Well, yeah, I do remember that. Like, I remember the issue.
You two again.
Fancy Pants in Jerktown.
Stop calling me that. It looks like Mr. Ray's has earned a nickname. I want one.
I'll give you an
The lazy
insulting
stream
nickname
was
later.
fun. It did nothing. Well, no, I guess people like the Galgun one.
Oh, people love that
You
one.
found me. I'm the legal
Disappointed
weapon of
that
Miss
nobody
Ulrica's
liked.
workshop.
Fighting Climax.
Yeah.
He's our hired fairy pepperoni. What do you think? Are you jealous?
I hate her voice actor.
So jealous. Aren't you embarrassed to be around that?
Which one? The red hair girl?
No, the
Well,
blonde.
the lady in black here is
Eureka?
very shy as usual.
Or Ulrika?
Yeah,
Or E.T.?
Yeah. the one with like the fucking bandana around her hair.
Yeah. Well, she just has a really atrocious voice actress.
It's like Southern hick.
Oh my god, I hate
Don't
that.
you dare pretend like you know.
I'm sorry.
And the fucking big burly guy
Probably
is
Now
had,
we're
she
even.
probably had like a Kansai accent or something.
yeah, and fucking the big burly guy is like fucking shy gay voice. So
What? Am I being compared to?
Oh
So
man,
did you
one
come
thing
all
that's
the
gonna
way
be
here to
great
brag?
about I can't wait for Rebirth 3 because it's gonna be like Neptunia. It's gonna be
We
Neptunia
don't
V,
have
but
time.
without the fucking shitty scout
Yes,
system. So
comedy
that
act.
in itself is gonna be fucking great.
Well, I
But
guess
then on
that's
top
one
of
way to
that,
put
they
it.
have
It is my
instead
job.
of the 4 felons, they have it's.
Let
There's
you
all these.
insult us like
One of the
this?
villains is like an old timey Japanese exec, and he's like rolling
What is the point of us?
low E, like he's fucking with low E. But there's
chime
a
in.
villain
You're just
that
gonna make it-
screws with La Station
Come on.
called the
I'll
Nani
take-
Death, and he's supposed to be anonymous.
It's best to demonstrate to
And
country
he's,
bumpkin.
You know, because they
Exactly.
do the whole the PSN hack and all that. Like they do a whole satire on that, and the voice actor they got for him does like the guy's he's not
Man,
gay
this
or
kid.
anything like that because he has
I
this
guess we
really
both have
crazy
to
obsession with noir.
All right, let's
But
hurry
he-
and
he-
begin. Or are you gonna wuss
It's
Fine,
hilarious
let's
because
get
he
this
acts
over
like an
with.
anon as to where he's like super like his voice is like super flamboyant and like really eccentric. It's really good.
alright, I have to close my window more. I'll be right back.
Damn birds and nature.
Done. That's what happens when you have a small room, I guess.
But yeah, I can't wait to see Anani Death again. That motherfucker was hilarious. He was good in the anime too. I have no idea when that one's coming out. I don't think they've even announced a date for it yet. Like, I'm pretty sure it's coming, I just don't.
Brace yourself!
How are you able to keep your window open anyways?
What do you mean?
You don't have the crazy wind?
My house is surrounded by trees, and there's like that weird corner thing right there by, like, the fucking sunroom comes out, so where the window is fucking sheltered from all wind.
Oh. Here the wind is just so bad I can't even, like, shit is getting broken from me fucking leaving the windows open, so I had to close them. There's a trash can that keeps smashing into the back of my car that's getting annoying too. And it's not even like a trash can from here, it's like from several blocks away.
Oh, that's awesome.
Happens every time it gets windy like that here.
Don't rely on me.
Because nobody brings in their fucking trash cans.
Like you're supposed to.
So they like blow through the alleyways and the streets. Seeing this makes me miss when they did the 2D style RPGs like this.
Yeah.
Like, the sprites are really cool. They're really well animated. They have a lot of personality. You don't get this kind of shit anymore.
This is looking bad.
Well, you don't get much of anything anymore, really.
No, because everyone's so afraid that they're gonna fucking offend an SJW.
Well,
And
I
fucking
think that's really an issue in Japan, but
have tens of people on Twitter call them out. Did you hear that's why they pulled the fucking Batgirl cover? Literally.
oh yeah, it's like this small handful of fucking idiots.
They were like, why did you pull it? And they said tens of people.
Yeah.
And they were like, you're making that up. And they're like, no. Upwards of 15 people.
Summit 1.
Ask British people how they feel about Americans destroying Doctor Who.
Don't rely on me.
Wait,
You want to see some really pissed off people on poll talk to British people about fucking what's become of fucking Doctor Who.
how is that our fault?
They blame it on the Tumblr community because like they feel Doctor Who is like panders to American Tumblrites
I'm not gonna argue with it.
because they feel that like that kind of person has taken over the fan base.
My body!
Well, it's kind of funny because, like, the most popular, like, among Doctor Who fans, the most popular Doctor is still
With the crazy
David.
scarf.
David Tennant, actually.
I don't pay attention to that.
Data
Who,
rights.
so
David Tennant basicly, he's one of the newer Doctors, but the thing is,
I know the one with the crazy scarf seems to have quite the fan base.
He's your old school favorite Doctor.
Yeah, he was from the old one. Or
Yeah.
one of the old ones.
This one, it's like, he's one of the new Doctors when they brought it back, and the thing is, it's like, he had, when you watch him act, he has all the sensibilities of, like, one of the old Doctors playing it. It kind of feels like he cried when he was cast as Doctor Who. Like, he didn't even think he was auditioning for it. He thought he was auditioning for, like, a spin-off Doctor Who show. They told him he got the part and he broke out into tears. Like, the role meant that much to him. The reason he left the role was because he straight up said, if I don't leave this role now, I'm never going to leave it. I have to go. And it's like, okay, like, you know, these are all very, like, that's a very valid reason. Like, also the show went to shit afterwards.
Yay!
But, like, the guy who took over afterwards, the guy with a bow tie, is super popular among the Tumblr community. They're just popular among the vocal minority. So it's just like... And the thing that sucks is that guy doesn't even like Doctor Who. He never watched an episode before he got the part.
Yeah,
Well,
somebody
that's that. No country
nicknamed him
bumpkin.
Dr. Tumblr or something like that.
This
I
proves
was
that
just
the
reading
fairies
over
are-
the whole thing because, I don't keep up with
believe you
Doctor
did.
Who, but there's a guy, he does relief.
Hey, didn't I do better
It's actually
than that, Mr.
Mana
Fairy?
Tina's husband, and he does relief every now and then. and he's a self-proclaimed Whovian.
Oh god.
I didn't even know what the fuck that was until...
It means that you get to be punched in the face.
Yeah, he is a pretty punchable dude. He's also a brony, so...
So twice he gets to get punched.
Yeah. So, naturally, anytime
You guys started this, so as you...
he really wanted me to go to Generic-Con with him, and I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I actually had people ask me to go to Generic-Con.
Yeah,
and
he
I
wanted me to go, and he was going to bring his kid, too, and I'm like, where I'm going, like, I don't want your kid around me.
Well, and my entire thing about it was, like...
whatever part of the convention I'm in is going to be the worst part.
No, I didn't want to go to Generic-Con because I'm like, isn't there a huge brony presence? And everyone was
there
like,
is, and that's part of the reason he wants to go.
And everyone was like, no, and I'm like, really? And then
it's on the fucking poster.
And then everyone's like, well, you could just kind of ignore them, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that.
That sounds like
it's on the fucking poster.
Shut up!
That's why I was like, no.
Yup.
I remember,
It was a waste of time.
when I was on Twitter, fucking... there was a few people that were from, what they call anti-Twitter. Which is just Twitter that talks about anime. And they were talking about cons and shit like that, and I actually showed a Generic-Con poster, and they were like, no, that's a shop. And I was like, no, that's it. That's...
Yeah, it's Generic-Con. Do you know Generic-Con has been called the worst by, professionals who have been, brought in and shit? They called it the worst convention they've ever been to.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, anime-wise, what they screen is, it's definitely more popular type stuff, but they've got a decent variety. I mean, they've got shit like Girls in Panzer and stuff like that,
Well,
so
no, it was,
It could be worse. It could be all DBZ, Naruto, and fucking anything else you find on just television.
The guy was specifically, I think it was like a science fiction writer or something.
Yeah, because that's the premise of it. Is it's all science fiction. It's it's not anime. It's not just this. It's not just that. It's a little bit of everything, I guess.
Yeah, but he was the guy was just it was like a professional writer who does cons, and he's like, this is the worst con I've ever been to. And I guess every time that I ever hear anyone who goes there, it's like there's so much bullshit and infighting, and even that person who I work with, who I'm just going to tell this story and you're going to smile and nod. They said they went there to work, and they almost got kicked out because someone that was with them was an enemy of some
we have all the ingredients now.
They were fighting with someone who was an organizer down on the way down on the ladder, and it was she's like, I made this reservation though, I'm selling stuff, and they almost got fucking booted out.
Yes, but it's getting late, so we should...
What?
Oh no, we're starting now. We should
Like,
turn it in tomorrow
So essentially,
morning.
it's just needless nerd drama.
Yeah, and it's all back end stuff, but it's that's all that goes on there. There have been fights. The police get called. It's 72 hours. I guess people constantly don't sleep. For 72 hours, they're oh, I'm gonna miss something. I have to stay up for all 72 hours. So by the last day, people haven't showered or slept in 72 hours. So they're all...
That's about right for a convention, though.
So they're all fucking loopy and shit. And, they just start fights for no reason.
See, that I don't get that, but
There's no need to hurry.
I know when I went to Bakuritsu-con, it was weird like that, where
the first to turn it in. The best.
people were like
Well,
literally
okay,
running on
let's do it.
energy drinks.
You can just. What? But I appreciate your
Wasn't
concern.
you like your theory on that? Like, I'm gonna
Just
get trashed
getting
and go in. It's gonna be awesome, and like everyone there was judging you.
Yeah, they were not cool with, yeah, that did not go over well. That was a kind of a weird crowd in general, though, like,
No.
I went into the convention not knowing what I was going to get into, and it definitely was not what I expected.
Let go. It's not.
I don't think
Sorry.
I'll ever really
What? You touched.
go
her
out of my
boobs?
way for them.
Yeah.
Why are you
Like, my
getting
only
mad?
premise now for going to one would be to maybe go there to buy a figure or something. But, like, you're still paying, like, you're gonna pay, like, a $50 to $100 markup on a figure that's been taken out of the box by somebody else and fucked with. And, like, you know, the thing's probably sat around in a fucking dingy fucking warehouse with people smoking fucking cigarettes and shit. Had a million fucking autist fucking fingers on it.
Yeah, it's called con prices.
Yeah, you know, it's not, and then you gotta worry about, like, there's tons of bootlegs at them places all the time, fucking. Granted, you can usually tell,
This is my chance. Okay,
just because it's like, oh, wow, it's kind of like those anime figures I like, except this one has a retarded face.
Anyway, it's getting late. You all need to cool.
And the English is somehow worse than usual.
Lady, you should take a break. Just a second. It's almost, but you need your beauty sleep. No, it's not. And I'm not that old. I just have to throw in the water treatment. Whoa, what's happening?
What's wrong? What are you yelling for?
This water tree fruit is rotten. Who picked this one up?
But yeah, a lot of the people that are at them places are just,
What are you
like,
so proud about? Well,
not cool at
probably
all.
a softer one would taste better. That's not the point. You don't
You've got,
get
like,
so
your
mad.
annoying Toonami tier fans that are
Small wrinkles on
fucking,
your face? Well, I said I'm not that old.
like, literally, like, fucking, I don't like the term, but I'll go with it, man-children. Where it's like
Is that a
people in their
moving
mid
or
to late
ain't
teens
that a
running
serious
around
talk?
doing Dragon Ball
Whoa.
moves and like
I'm
bumping into
scared.
you and acting like a fucking idiot. And it's like, okay, well, screwing around is one thing, but
Hey,
you guys
you
are just
can
fucking annoying as fuck.
Stop! Please,
Me?
we have no choice. I'll keep watching the fire so it won't get overcooked.
All right.
Everybody smells.
Oh God, I hate that.
Like, everybody smells. And it's like, you know what? I'm not, like,
It's not that hard.
press people, but at the same time, like, I don't want to smell like balls.
It's not that hard to fucking shower. It's really.
Shit, even when I'm on vacation and don't wear pants for a fucking week, I still take a goddamn shower and use deodorant.
Hey, that's not true. You wear pants because I will randomly stop by.
Yeah, if I have to interact with another human being, I wear pants, but, like, the goal is to not wear pants. But, like, these guys, like, I don't know, it's like, what the fuck? Actually, and you know what, the best, like, for shits and giggles, I went to the, like, at nighttime they do, like, this
Not
adult
here either.
thing
Guess
where
I'll
it's like they
just get
have,
mad
you
if I
know,
bring
this
her
is where,
something weird
you know,
again.
all the eroge makers and publishers come out, all the different hentai distributors put out their videos and do showings. They sell the lewd figures with the cast-offable tops and shit like that.
Fighting you guys, but
That crowd was actually awesome. Like, everybody was
surrounded.
super laid back, easygoing, like, nobody gave a fuck about nothing.
don't get excited. This won't.
I've always wanted to
Just
go to a
one
con,
strike.
but I hate
Who is that
crowds
guy?
so much.
Yeah, and it's pretty
How'd you like
much.
that? Was it?
Well, you know, I
Come
shouldn't
over
say
here.
that it's.
Can't really talk this way.
Bakuritsu-kan, it depended on the like midday was really bad, but like early morning and late afternoon wasn't very bad. Midday is terrible because you get like
I saw you from the
you get like the
beginning.
yuppie
You were
families
giving me
that
a
like
stare.
they don't know why they're there. They just read that there was a thing going on in town and had to go to it because that's what they do is just go to whatever they find a fucking pamphlet for.
That's strange.
You get the families where it's like, oh, fucking 12-year-old Timmy likes Dragon Ball, so he's gonna go to the anime convention, but mom, dad, and the little brother and sister and a kid and a fucking baby carriage are coming too.
Oh no!
Already, and all of them smell, scream, and act like idiots.
Well, I'm a glowing sword?
So it's like even the most civilized people have to be smelly weirdos one way or another.
It's hard to explain.
Whoa, don't just...
Oh, you can keep it. I have another one.
Really? Isn't this supposed to...
Don't worry about it. I got it for free, and you can tell me how you like it.
Sadly
the next
enough,
time
as much as I hated lolicons back then, they might have been perverts, but they were the most upstanding, well-behaved people there.
So fresh is so clean.
Damn. I should have asked him for a quick match.
Sadly enough, they were the only ones that were clean.
Oh, well, there's plenty
Which is
of time.
hilarious. It's almost like they already know they crossed so many taboos. They're like, well, let's not cross this one.
Yep, gotta shower, guys.
We might be the most deviant fuck-ups when it comes to perversion, but we can at least not smell like ass.
Finally!
Here you go.
Looks good. You just have to add this.
Now, where's that lowly piss shaved ice?
Only make enough for 2.
For 2? So...
There's none for Et. She only made it harder for us, and she ended up running away.
Unfortunately, they did not have
Well, I
lowly
can't
piss
deny
shaved
that.
ice.
Like piss shaved ice.
Huh?
Ray!
Why are you hiding?
I just
The
barely
food
got
is
away from
fucking
Mr.
terrible at
Flay.
conventions, I can tell you
It's
that.
not fair.
It is terrible?
Why aren't you
Oh, yeah.
getting punished?
You can complain to Miss Lily about that.
It's
They
like
all got
expensive,
caught.
stale, and
I'm
nasty.
probably the last one.
That's right.
It's also the only place you'll ever buy Pocky for $4 a box.
No, I've been to a comic book shop and they were selling it for $5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how people think it's like some kind of weird import. It's like, you know, they sell this at Walmart and it's like 75 cents a box.
I think it's up to 99 now.
Yeah, that
You'll
sounds
never
about
get
right.
away from me. Now,
You can get it in like any fucking
You're
supermarket.
late,
Like
May. What's
even
taking
like
you?
Hannaford's and Price Chopper have fucking Pocky.
I've been preparing for this day.
that's quite a
Pretz
smile
is
on your
better
face.
anyways.
Say whatever you want.
Ramune, $4 for a 4-ounce bottle.
I bet those two actually get along pretty well.
$9 if you want to drink it or have substance in it.
No, but they tried to do shit like they had like one guy that was doing like takoyaki and shit like that, and I was like, I'm not even gonna. They had like ramen, and like that just didn't even smell right, and I was like, no,
How do you fuck up ramen?
I don't know. They had tacos, like make your own taco stand, and I did that, and it was so disgusting, and it was like fucking $10.
Dude, make your own taco
You can tell
stand?
me how you
It-
like
it
it.
Did you
was
want
$10.
salmonella poisoning?
See,
You
yeah.
you got 4 tacos that you could make yourself. They were fucking horrible, and I was like, yeah, no. I actually left the con and went to McDonald's,
Oh, I like it, huh? It looks real.
Hey,
which was
hey,
like
what's that?
walking across
yeah,
the parking
I got
lot
it from
pretty
someone I
much.
know.
Someone you know? Is it a man?
Stop imagining things.
Oh, how boring. Yeah, that creepy ring.
True. Anyway,
Oh,
breakfast, I just had what was in the hotel.
Yeah, maybe I'd want to go to a con. Man, get fried and go to a con. That sounds awesome.
I'm going to study.
I've never seen you
It did seem awesome, but it kind of wasn't.
I love your reaction to it. It does sound awesome. It's not.
Yeah, it was like even
that.
when I look upon like the good parts of it,
Stop.
like
Who
all
are
the
you?
annoying
Are
parts
you
of
a
it
mana?
far outbalance
I
it.
can't let you through. Just took.
Huh?
Like the panels and shit are really
If you're not
annoying
going to
because
listen,
it's all
then I have
fucking
no choice.
like okay. I used to only watch anime dubbed back in those
Yup.
days, and
Damn it! If you're going to
they
do that,
have like voice actors from like Funimation and shit, and like at first I was like, oh cool,
strange
and then
look.
it's like the guy's up
I
there
don't
and
like
he's
that
telling
light.
you all this stuff about what it's like to work in the industry, and it's like, we don't really work in the anime industry. You kind of just like wait until Funimation buys anime and then record it, and like the guy was like talking like he was actually the voice. I can't remember his name, but he was the voice of Jim Hawking from fucking Outlaw Star. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. But no, it was really lame. Like the guy was like acting like he was like a big deal and all this shit, and I was like, you're not really important.
In any way.
Yeah, like you really don't have much say on like what anime is, and like he had some really like obnoxious opinions. Like half the shit he worked on, like it kind of broke my heart because he was talking about how annoying, like the annoying elements of his job, and it was like pretty much 90% of the shit he did voices for he hated, and I was like, oh well, this is not cool at all.
Yeah.
damn it! Stop dodging!
Like the more I listened to him, the more I was like, yeah, you don't even really like anime, do you?
What's going on here?
Like, I was kind of heartbroken by the whole thing. It was one of them times where it was like, oh wow, never meet your heroes, huh?
Oh, I see what's going on now. They are my friend, and
You used to tell me such things.
But that's what most of it
beforehand.
is like
We almost killed each other.
fucking English
sorry.
voice actors and
I'm
shit
glad
like
everyone's
that.
safe.
They had like some
Listen,
manga
Lily,
artists and shit,
who's
but
that?
like my power level was really
I'm
low,
not
so I
like
didn't know
this.
half the shit they were
You
talking
can call
about.
me you.
You
Like
and
the
I
anime
made a
I knew of
contract.
was all shit that was like
Working here at the
that I
workshop.
bought at FYE, so it's like
Contract.
my knowledge of
But you
anime at
already
the
have-
time was, oh yeah, I know all about anime from 5 fucking years ago.
Yo.
What do you mean?
So like those opportunities were squandered. Fucking.
How could you make a contract with a
They had
stranger
one
like
Japanese
him?
voice
When you
actress
have me?
that was really popular. I can't even remember her name. Fucking, I probably would have known who she was and what she
Who's
did,
the
or at least
stranger?
recognized her
Don't be
voice if I
mistaken.
would have went there
I was
now.
hired with-
So that was another
Well, that's
opportunity
not the point
squandered.
right now. Plus, you are. Yes, I didn't make a contract with him as an alchemist.
But man, the people there. Oh god.
Don't we all need money to survive? It's the same for us.
That scared me.
Those dirty, smelly people.
Anyway, how much did you pay him?
5 million coal for a full year contract.
5 mil. And there will be additional fees for certain other tasks. How much
It's really
more is he
weird
making
too,
than
because
me?
even though they're
Plus,
nerds, they're
why
all
do you
like
need
super
to hire
cliquey
someone
and
else now?
go into their own little groups and talk shit about each other. And
Well, I guess I
Like,
didn't
it's all
need
fucked
to
up.
hire him, but I thought it might free up
it's
some of your
literally a
tasks.
fucking mass of smelly
Give us more
autists
time
just
to be
hating the
together.
fuck out of
What
each
did you
other.
say?
Yeah.
Can you speak?
So, I mean, it's because you can't handle all your.
I see.
Oh no, that wasn't.
And cosplayers,
You
the
keep
biggest
ignoring
cunts
me.
on earth.
So, what
Really?
was that weapon?
Oh, on
What?
fucking.
Oh, that was.
So what, are they just? Actually, I need to get a drink. I'll be right back. But think more about why you hate cosplayers.
Oh, I could go off on that for a long time.
All right, so I'll be right back.
So the
All right, tell me why you hate. Huh?
The upcoming episode of Nanoha Vivid
It's not
has a
fair.
shower scene
I
with
want one
Nanoha and Fate. And, like, there are people that have put up oh my fucking god.
Remember, we learned it in class.
No way. I don't remember.
I'm sorry, this is,
You're just happy.
Because you were asleep.
There's always them times when you just think something's too good to be true and dreams can't be real, but then
Hey, what are you guys
the Nanoha Vivid came out.
Don't interrupt us. Why don't you ask that
Oh my
banana if
god.
the race isn't
Holy
good enough for
shit.
you anyway?
Sorry,
that was
Fate
just-
has a pretty hot body, so
Excuses only
adolescents
cause
treated her
more
well.
trouble. I just wanted to help. Get a hold of yourself.
What was...
One of your important.
I'm sorry, lesbian
really good
shower
at
tits, but,
No, that distracted me too.
yeah, it's pretty good. That was
Anyway.
pretty cool. I have to leave the thread. I can't.
Yup.
Cosplayers. Oh, this is terrible because it's gonna completely ruin the happy train in my brain, but, alright, first off and foremost, at least at Bakuritsucon, there are a lot of girls that cosplay characters that should not be cosplaying.
So it would be like a fat chick who should be playing the manatee doctor from fucking Venture Brothers, and instead she's playing
no,
Tifa.
seriously, like, the term land whale, like, it's hilarious when I hear people use the term land whale or ham beast, because that's literally the type of person that cosplays at Bakuritsucon. The male cosplayers aren't so bad, because even if they have a terrible figure, they joke around and screw around, but the female cosplayer, oh, I'm a cosplayer, I'm fucking serious business. There was one girl that cosplayed Cosmos, and she's like as big as I am, and I was like, you know what? You, like, wow.
You've lost rights, ma'am. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a dick, but you have lost rights to that character.
Like, okay, let's be honest here. Just because you can dress up as a scantily clad anime character,
Does not mean you should.
yeah, it's a privilege, not a right.
Spandex!
You know?
It's this cosplay is the spandex of fucking.
Yeah, if anything worse, because cosplay is pretty much spandex with holes cut in it. Yeah, like, it was pretty much like, oh wow, let me look at all my favorite anime characters and see what would happen if they let themselves go and went on, like, this horrible drug and alcohol. It's like seeing your favorite anime characters on a VH1 special. Where they've gone.
Behind the music. After the music stops.
Behind the back row.
Cosmos developed a terrible cake addiction.
Steel Angel Kurumi was the hottest made combat robot ever to live. But she couldn't fight her addiction to chocolate cake.
And it just shows her, like, stuffing whole cakes in her mouth.
She won the war against the demons, but lost the war to obesity.
No, diabetes. She's
There were so
crying.
many girls
I didn't
that-
realize I had a problem until I lost my left foot.
I mean, it was just all around a fucking train wreck. You had girls that were doing, like, goth lowly characters, and it was like a 300-pound, 29-year-old stuffed into, like, the big poofy dress and the thigh highs, and, you know, like, no. Mini skirts, and, you know, it was really terrible. And the couple that are attractive are annoying in multiple ways because they know they're attractive and they're super arrogant, but then on top of that, the White Knights are unbelievable. Like, they literally have, like, an entourage of these fucking beta orbiters that are, like, the worst of the worst kind of loser. Usually, like, younger to middle teen, pimple-faced, super skinny, scrawny bastards that all think like they might as well be defending the character itself. There was this one girl that did like a Tifa, and she looked good, and she definitely looked like Tifa.
Remember when I dated that chick that looked like Tifa when I started dating her? And we were both like, dude, she looks like Tifa. And then she put on a bunch of weight and didn't.
Yeah.
That was
that. Oh, this girl probably has done the same by now. But man, I mean, she was good looking and she knew it, and she had all these guys around it. Like, in their eyes, she might as well have been fucking Tifa. Like, they were nuts. Like, you couldn't even, like, look in the general direction without getting spoken to, like, hey, you shouldn't be leering at her, that's kind of mean. And it's like, who the fuck are you? Like...
Hey, here's an idea. If I shouldn't be leering at her, maybe she shouldn't be showing her tits.
That look like panties in a fucking low-cut fucking tank top.
Also, I can see her pubic hair.
Like, get wrecked, Beta. Like, what the fuck? It was super terrible. But then, like, there's, like, all these, like, now people are complaining about the fucking photography rules. There, it was, like, really crazy. Like, fucking... But now, don't get me wrong, the land whales, they were hoping you'd take their fucking picture. And every now and then, you'd get that desperate slob that did.
No, you take the picture to mock them.
Like, you took a picture outside of a certain area, you'd get in trouble and all this other stuff. Like, I didn't care. I didn't even have a camera with me or anything like that. But there were, like, people getting in trouble left and right. And I was like, they dressed like that and didn't expect people to take, like, isn't the objective to, like...
Get your shit seen?
Yeah, like, I thought that was the whole point. Like... I don't know, it didn't make any sense, but it was a fucking mess all around. Like, you either saw a character you really liked completely destroyed because an obese land whale squeezed themselves into it, like, somehow bought enough fabric to conjure up a schoolgirl outfit that, like, will fit them. They cut down a parachute and called it a mini skirt. Or, like, the ones that were attractive were, like, super obnoxious, super arrogant, like, they come with an entourage of the most annoying and disgusting human being. Like, I guarantee all of them little fucking... all those little pieces of shit are probably, like, the type of white knight SJWs that, like, give money to fucking people like Anita Sarkeesian and fucking Zoe Quinn on Patreon. Yeah, well, I have to protect her over the internet with my superior male sensibilities.
But you're welcome to donate to us on Patreon, by the way.
Yeah, I guess.
Shut the fuck up, Star.
We actually make content, though. It's shitty content, but we make something. Shit, we didn't get $500,000 on, or several $1 million on Kickstarter to not deliver. We deliver content for free.
Terribly, too.
Well, you know, you get what you pay for. And you still get more than what you pay for with an SJW. Like, yeah, you can give money to Zoe Quinn, but what does she even fucking make? Internet drama.
I was gonna say blowjobs.
Only for Nathan Grayson. Well, no, she cocked them, but whatever. I don't know, like, what do you get when you donate to Brianna Wu? She already made her game. Terribly at that, so... Seeing MSNBC coverage to cry about 8chan? Which isn't even that awesome. Brianna Wu is so lame, she can't even get picked on by 4chan. She has to get picked on by... she has to get picked on by a smaller, slower knockoff of 4chan. I'm sorry, I misgendered it. It's a him. But yeah, that's cosplayers. I gotta figure out when this fucking new Nanoha comes out, though. This is
wow. It, like, fucking...
This is really important.
Changed your life.
Well, you know, lesbian Christmas cake. Fate is really hot. I'm not even into Christmas cakes, but Fate has a slamming body.
Yeah, I have to watch Nanoha, don't I?
You can catch up on it pretty quickly, because you've watched the first movie. The second movie is the best one.
Have I watched the first movie?
Yeah, you were really drunk, but it was during my birthday.
Okay, Stark. I'm gonna need to rewatch that.
Yeah, because you did start you did pass out during the fight between Fate and Nanoha, and that's like one of the most epic fights in all of anime.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to rewatch that, because I don't remember shit.
Yeah, there's the two movies, and then there's Strikers, which is not the greatest, but you get to at least play.
You still there? Did you really just drop out?
Hello?
Hey!
Skype crapped out.
Yeah, you even sound worse.
Which makes no sense. Like, I know my internet itself is running. Oh no, maybe my internet did crap out.
Huh.
Weird. We've had some really bad outages in the area from the storm.
Yeah, no, I passed the fuck out. Like, dude, it was... no, that was Stark's Giving Miss.
No, Stark's Giving's Miss was, which, that was the first thing we did, was, Expelled from Paradise.
Oh, and I mocked you for liking it.
Actually, no, you liked it then. You mocked me during, or you attempted to mock me during the...
Shut the fuck
during
up.
the podcast, and then I blew you the fuck out.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said that I liked the... I tried to explain my stance.
Yeah, you liked other things better, but I still had to break your balls.
Well, and I liked the world better than the anime. Like, I wanted to read a manga about... It felt like it would have been better if it was fucking... Hey. No, did you?
No. Come on, come over.
It felt like that would have been... I would have liked that as a TV series.
It was meant to be more of a one-shot movie, so I don't know, I thought it told its story as...
No, I understand, I just...
I liked it because it reminded me of, like, the type of movies that you saw in, like, the 80s and 90s. Like, it had that really cool, you know, it introduced an interesting world that had, like, this really cool, setting and characters and action and all that kind of stuff. It did that while using, like, new animation techniques and character tropes and all that. That's why I liked it.
I liked it.
It was like a throwback with the old stuff. But yeah, you should definitely watch. You should definitely get caught up on the Nanoha. Watch the two movies; they're really good. Like, even if you're not into lolis, they're just super awesome. Like, they're action packed. The lore in the universe is really cool. Like, The magic is interesting. The technology is really cool.
They're lesbians.
Yeah, they're lesbians. So even if you don't like the lowly thing, it's still super cute. You get to watch them like. Well, they're enemies in the first one, but their fighting is actually really awesome. But by the end, they become little lesbian friends, hold hands and all that shit.
I think isn't it on like a bridge or a fucking dock or something where it ends?
Where the first one ends, yeah, because Fate actually has to go to jail.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Fate has to go to jail for what she did. And the second one starts when she gets out of jail.
Is she like way older?
They're like a couple years older. They're still lolies. They look the same too, so. But the second one has like a whole bunch of new girls. There's a titty monster with a crazy sword like Ivy from fucking Soul Calibur and shit, so you'll still get a titty monster. Oh yeah, and then there's the healing mage with the ring that heals people. She has huge tits. But like Nonoha's awesome for like the fan servicey stuff doesn't really kick in until pretty much Vivid for the most part. It's more about the lore and the action. I mean, yeah, there is some fan servicey stuff, but it's mostly the transformations. And the most lewd part of the transformations is actually the devices, not the girls. The second movie is like super crazy awesome. Like their devices get upgraded and fucking all kinds of crazy shit happens. It's really good. Strikers starts off with these new trainees, and it takes place on a totally different planet and all this other shit. The training arc is like really blah. Like you gotta get through that. But then the second half of it is good. And by the time you reach Vivid...
What an asshole thing to say! Did you gain weight again? Even the other girl was like, did he really say that? You asshole! And all she can say is diet. She stops moving. And she's just like, diet. I need to diet. What an asshole thing to say to him.
Well, he really hates her.
Wow. What a terrible thing to say to another human being. Hey, did you get fatter?
He looks like he couldn't handle the soon.
She is super fucking soon.
Yeah, I've noticed that from just what I've seen. That's why I was like, he must be that kind of person that really hates tsunderes.
You really can't blame him, though.
Sure I can.
No, I mean, it takes a special...
There's such a thing as shit taste.
Fair enough. Alright, fair enough.
Tsundere is an acquired taste, but, you know, it's like the difference between, like, some kid that wanders into the liquor store and buys that fucking $5 bottle of Skol vodka, and then the connoisseur that goes and gets himself some top-shelf whiskey.
Are you calling yourself a connoisseur?
For anime tropes? Yes, I happen to be a connoisseur of anime pussy.
Oh, okay. The pussy in general, though.
You can't be a connoisseur if you go for the 3D shit. You've already proven you're not a connoisseur because you just give in to anything that's there.
Oh my god. That is discrimination runs so deeply in you.
You like that elitism?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. But yeah, like I was saying, once you get to Vivid, even if you don't like the lowly element of it, they have grown-up mode. Vivid turns from when she transforms, she turns from a lowly to a tit monster. And she can maintain that outside of her transformation, so she can randomly turn into a hot titty monster teen.
Just cuz.
Yeah. That way we can pander to everybody, so nobody feels left out. And she has a rival that does the same exact thing. It's funny because in that thread people are like trying to make subs before the regular. Like there's a group that does it and they do it fairly quickly, but they want it that much faster.
Or they just like, do it, faster!
Yeah. Everybody needs to get it. Everybody needs to understand the context of the shower scene.
Context of it!
Well, you know, there's a lot of love for the pairing of Fate and Anoha. For over 10 years now, everybody has watched them grow up from battle lolies to lesbian MILFs.
And is the daughter older now, too?
No, she's a lowly, but she transforms into a teen.
Okay.
So, like, whatever your fetish, you know, you can have both. You don't like her in lowly form, just wait till she transforms into grown-up form. Like, when she does the barrier jacket thing, she also turns into a teen. They've learned a thing or two about pandering in anime.
Just one or two, though.
They're pretty good at it by now. You actually have something coming in this month's Ami order.
Do I?
Mm-hmm. The, Akari magnet.
Oh, so I owe you like $5-10?
It's like $5, but don't worry about it.
I'll catch you back with like a burger or something.
Because, well, either that or I owe you from lunch or something at some point or whatever, so...
Mega Man.
Yeah, hold on. Hello. Probably not, because I haven't been to bed yet. I know I'm already scheduled for the overnight though, so I'll be there for that at least. Stables. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh.
Okay.
I muted most of your phone call.
I guess it wouldn't have been that big a deal, but...
Yeah, it didn't sound like you said anything fucking... Except like, no, asshole, I haven't slept. Because I work overnights.
Yeah, they wanted me to come in at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, no, that's when you go to sleep.
Yeah.
That would be like, hey man, so could you come in at... That would be like asking me to come into work at midnight.
Yep, basically. But also stay through until your normal time to...
Oh yeah, and you can't go home until like 4:30, Dan. I'd be like, yeah, so I'm not gonna do that?
Suck these nuts?
Yeah. Like, I'd just be sitting there and be like, yeah, so just so you know, I work 50 hours a week all the time anyway, so fuck off.
It took me a minute to like answer my phone because it was the first time I've had to answer a phone call, and I didn't quite know the swipe gesture to answer the call.
I was wondering why it took you so fucking long to pick up.
Yeah, it was because I don't know. It's kind of the same, except there's more options. Like I can swipe up, and I can actually come up with these. I can send a text response that's automated.
Oh God!
I can literally swipe up and choose from like, I can't come to the phone right now, I'm busy, and a bunch of other shit like that. Or I can swipe back and send it directly to voicemail. Cool ringtone though, right?
What, Mega Man?
Yeah, it's the Zero theme from Mega Man X3.
You notice I identified it instantly.
Yeah, I fucking... apparently, like, somebody fucking got hurt and got staples in their head and is, like, super unsteady and all this other shit. And I was like, yeah, I haven't been to sleep yet, so...
That's just not me coming in. I'm just not gonna do it.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna... And then on top of that, it would be an 18-hour shift.
That went pretty well.
It amazes me how much the people you work with don't understand, like, sleep.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm going first.
I'm pretty much the only legitimate overnighter in that place. Like, I'm the only one that actually, like, stays awake during my shift. And it's hilarious because the company just sent a memo to all the people on overnights from this newspaper article talking about how getting caught on the job in New York, sleeping on the job in our field, is a fucking felony. So, like, if you get caught sleeping on the job, not only can you lose your job, but you can be charged with a felony if somebody gets hurt as a result of it. So they went and sent this memo, but then, like, we've had shit where it's like, you know, boss might call you and be like, oh, well, you know, if you do work for so long, you know, you can just catch some snooze on the overnight, and it's like...
What?!
And it's like, yeah, how about no? How about I don't want a felony? Like, you literally just sent me this memo, and then you're gonna tell me to do what the memo told me not to fucking do.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with your fucking...
My workplace has just got really, really shitty management. Like, it's way too laid back when it shouldn't be. And it's just like I said on the phone. I was like, yeah, like, from the sounds of it, I'm gonna need to be on my toes tonight. So, like, I'm not coming in and then, like, with the intent of crashing during the overnight. Like, that's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, so this person flops over in the middle of the night, and I'm gonna be zonked out, and the person, like, whatever happens, happens. You know? Nope. I don't fucking think so. Especially because I'm the only one that, like, I'm going to be working with 2 other people, and I guarantee they're both going to be conked out.
I can do this!
So it's like, nope, not doing that. Wow, that fire dude is actually pretty fucking badass.
Yeah.
You guys have been fighting that weird tree girl for a long time.
I've had to come into this area 3 fucking times now.
Yeah, I've noticed that. What is she? I assume she's a dryad?
Yeah, I think so.
Fast kill. Combat.
10 comes out soon.
I don't think I played the last one.
9? It was just called Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay. Right.
Remember, I brought it over.
I thought they did one after. I own it, actually.
Yeah, I brought it over to your place, and you and your roommate fucking were like, alright, we're just...
Sold.
Yeah, I think, like, I left and you guys got up and fucking drove and bought it then.
Yeah, it's...
And didn't I open it in front of you guys? Like, I'm like, I literally just got this.
No, you had already known about it.
No, I had known about it, but I think...
You had shown us a bunch of stuff in it.
Oh, I thought... Okay.
Like, you knew about, like, the little party mode thing and all that other stuff, because you kind of, like, came over to show us sort of thing. I think you were traveling through as well, so, like, you stopped by, and we played that for a while, and then it was like, so I guess we're gonna go buy this game.
Yeah. I think it was like you even looked at your roommate and you're like, so we're buying that, right? Yup.
For some reason I thought, oh no, it was the Mortal Kombat one with DC is the one that came out between that.
I owned that too on the PC because it was dirt cheap on a Steam sale.
I heard it was pretty neat.
It's fine. Like, it does the same kind of, like, story element stuff. If that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Like how they basically have you...
Like the campaign is like you play a little bit with each character and...
Yeah. Like, so you play a little bit with everyone, and they're like alternative modes, and you play a little in every level. Yeah. And the story's passingly interesting. Like, if it's cheap, like, if it's like $10 or so on a Steam sale, I would say it's worth a pickup.
Steam sale. Summer one comes up soon, doesn't it? Or wait, no, they don't do a summer one.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do?
I get in fucking trouble for that one. They don't do a spring. They do a summer, a fall, and a winter.
I know the Christmas one.
Yeah. Veronica fucking hates it because it's like they do a Thanksgiving, and then they do like a Christmas one. And it's just like, within 6 months there are 3 fucking Steam sales.
But at this point you must have bought like everything on computer.
I wish.
I mean, at this point you've got to really be digging through. I mean, shit, I think even I've caught up on. I think, like, I own games that won't even run on my computer.
Do you really?
Yeah. There's like 2 or 3 games that I can't even fucking play.
Because they're so old or they're so new?
Because they're not even that new, it's just my fucking processor is so bad. Actually, my video card is pretty not fantastic.
Yeah, but you got that dirt cheap.
Yeah, I did get it cheap. I'm actually starting to think it may have been a downgrade from my old one now. Because I noticed certain things are better, but other things are like really...
It's AMD. It's AMD versus NVIDIA.
Yeah, like there's sometimes like it gets really... It really doesn't like... It really is not meant for 2 monitors. Like if I just have like regular internet browsing on one monitor and like a video playing on the other, the frame rate is like really bad.
That's everything. You have to select the video. That's every fuck. My computer does that.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, you have to select the video. I don't know why it does that. It's just like a codec thing. If the video's not the primary thing that's selected, I think it's because the way that Windows sets priorities on shit, it instantly thinks that it's a lower priority than the web browsing, so the frame rate takes a hit.
Oh, I was wondering, I'm like, why in the fuck is this not able to do, like, 2 monitors?
No, it is doing the no, it's...
My fucking cell phone can play a YouTube video in a separate window, and I can still fuck around and do a bunch of other shit.
If you did YouTube, it would be perfectly fine as compared to, a video that
No, that's where I have the problem, because I use, like, an example is, like, I'll have, on my other monitor, like, I'll be playing something on YouTube, and then I'm just browsing the web on my main monitor, and that's where the problem comes in.
You know what's so funny? That, like, before I had 2 monitors at work, I would have never thought that, like, I needed 2 monitors to do shit.
Oh yeah, I never would have thought, but now I can't.
Yeah, and, like, once you have 2 monitors, you're like, yeah, why would you not have a web page? Like, you just basically have your email open in one.
I mean, it's really handy, too, for,
guides.
Yeah, like, especially, like, if I have, even when I have a console game, you know, like, I'll have the TV just playing that, and then I'll have, and, like, I've been going crazy with the other monitor. I'll have 2 windows open. I'll have one window open where I'm watching speed runs on YouTube, and another window with the guide that I'm using.
Yeah.
Like, I've got, like, a bajillion things going on. But yeah, I have games that, like, my processor and shit can't handle. But it was like, I didn't even look at the, you know, it was like the game was fucking $5 or something, and I just bought it, and then I look at the stats and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I've got like a couple consoles that I want, but PC is coming. At the very least next year. I'll have a PC, a new one. And the longer I wait, the better, because that means the newer and snazzier shit I can get. I wanted to start like buying little bits here and there, like some of the stuff that is gonna, like the stuff I'm just gonna need.
Yeah, a non-fucking stupid power supply.
Or like stuff that I'm gonna need that isn't gonna change, you know, like I want a good case. You know, and for the most part, like there's not really much that can render the case itself obsolete. Yeah, stupid shit. The fucking disk drive, fucking.
Why don't you just use the disk drive you have now?
Because I hate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna keep my computer and like I'm gonna keep that all together. Like I'm gonna get all new stuff. And that computer is either gonna become a server or something else.
It would be a pretty ballin' server. If you set up Plex on that?
Like it's either gonna be a server or it might actually I know another thing at one point, like I'm gonna get a bigger TV, not much bigger. And then this TV goes in the room, so this computer may still get hooked up to this, and I'll get like a wireless keyboard mouse kind of thing, so I can fucking have anime and shit in my room. So I can pass out to like cute girls doing cute things and all that good stuff.
Cute girls doing cute things, the anime.
Hearing right now it's called Euro Mosaic because it's the second one. And it's fucking adorable and hilarious. It's pretty much Euro Yuri but in high school. The girls still look like little Lisa, just because of the way they're grown.
Here's his body.
Switch with me!
Whoa, this is kinda good.
But you've got like some kind of crazy ass super move now.
Yeah, it's called Unite mode.
Yeah, I've seen the tutorial. This game is fucking awesome. Like,
Ready for a show?
I'll gladly pay $80 for it.
Did you ever play the first one?
No, the first one's very cheap though.
Yeah, I would say start with the first. The first one's really good too.
But that's cool though because I'm trying to find some JRPGs that I've missed.
Definitely pick up the first one. The first one is this good too.
Switch with me.
My only problem with the first one is it does the stupid thing that JRPGs occasionally do, is that it has problems distinguishing rivals and fucking straight out, like, murderers. Like, oh, we're friendly rivals! And goes into, like, this plan will murder him! And it's like, I don't think that's okay.
I can switch.
That was kind of like a Final Fantasy VIII thing.
I'll stop it!
Yeah.
That sort of kicked that off. The whole thing was Squall and Safer. Yeah, this game does look really awesome though. It's like lots of fun.
I need to stop playing games in front of you.
Hurry up and switch with me.
Well, this year's kind of quieting down for me. Like, there's a couple Neptunia spin-offs, and that's about it.
There's like 4.
No. All there is there's Neptunian U. And then whenever Rebirth 3 comes out.
Oh, that's right.
I already have Hyper.
Noir came out. I forgot that.
Switch with me.
Yeah, I already have that. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I just beat a Nep game though, so like I'm trying to mix it up. Shit, I haven't even played my 3DS in ages, and I have a huge backlog for it. During the holidays, I picked up a bunch of fucking games for it. I've still got a few on Vita too. Actually, I don't have too much left on Vita. I have Noir and the Curry Saga game.
Oh god, that's right. Curry Saga. Oh, I wanted to play that.
Finally.
I got it for dirt cheap, so. It was weird because it was dirt cheap and I didn't buy it, and then it got expensive and then it got dirt cheap again.
Is it dirt cheap again?
I don't know about now. I won't even bother to speculate because that was really weird.
It was like $20
Curry Saga prices are like oil prices. They change daily. At one point you could get the special edition that came with silverware and a plate for like fucking $15.
Are you serious?
Yeah, now it's like, and then like that kicked up to like $80 within like days too. Not like, because I really regret not going for it. I remember I was at work and I was going to, and I was like, oh well, I'll just wait.
Yeah, I wish I kind of had picked that up. That was my logic on it too.
And then I wound up picking up the regular game for $15.
Wow, Stark, you're retarded.
Well, it was holiday shopping season, you know, you're always waiting for the better deal. But...
Curry Saga. I love that you fucking compared it to oil prices. Now I want to know how much Curry Saga is.
It's Sorcery Saga.
Sorcery Saga. Curry Saga pulled it. $45!
Oh, wow! Bye. Sell. It's like I'm watching Mad Money with Jim Cramer.
$30 now. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe the supply of it must be. It's released by Axis, so they're not really one to pump out a shitload of.
How the fuck did that game go from like? How did that game go from fucking, like, them giving it away to, like... Oh, I guess I might as well fucking just get the digital version of it.
I don't know. Like, it did that during Christmas shopping season multiple times. Go check it out tomorrow. It might be $5 fucking. I don't know.
Fucking Curry Saga.
Game literally runs on commodity pricing. I guess it's a pretty decent roguelike. has lolies in it, and it made fucking Polygon extremely ass ravaged, so...
Why?
Because lolies are child pornography, you shitlord. I don't even think the game is I think it's like a teen-rated game. It's because there's an old man character that leers after one of them. So, the Master Roshi archetype.
Mm-hmm.
And Master Roshi was a ravenous lolicon. When you're old and the former strongest man in the world, you get to be a lolicon.
When you're old and the former strongest man in the world, you get to do whatever the fuck you want.
He earned his lolicon privilege.
According to SJWs, no one earns a privilege. Except...
No, all white males come with privilege. I'm still waiting for where I get the privilege to... I like how I'm privileged, even though it's like, oh, okay, I'm so privileged to work 50 hours a week to afford things that I like.
Yeah. To buy video games that other people tell you you're racist for liking.
Yeah, like, yeah, my privilege. And sadly enough, people are playing the same video games and they don't work at all. And they're not white. What kind of privilege is that?
Well, Stark. It's because the white man took things from them in the past.
So they get to take everything.
Forever.
The world operates on spite. Generational spite at that. It's not even current.
How did I get a B?
You didn't study hard enough. And you had that one guy running around calling the tsundere fat.
Oh, I think it's probably because they need me to take the next class.
You gotta put that guy in check.
You're not gonna let that go, are you?
That was pretty stone cold.
That was pretty fucking stone cold.
Like, the only worst thing he could have did is raped her.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, Stark.
It's like if it was a visual novel and it had the choices for the different scenarios.
It would have been like, call her fat.
Say, have a nice day. Call her fat.
Rape. and it would have been an image on A with the reaction of the answer is always rape. Wrong. The answer is always rape.
The diviner girl fell. The diviner girl fell. Look at her panties. Rape her. I'm trying to remember what game that was.
Wait, was that an actual game?
Yeah, it's an eroge.
That's an actual game!
I'm trying to remember what the hell game that was.
Oh my god, it came up instantly.
Really?
Yeah. The diviner girl fell.
That's great. Thanks, Google.
The diviner girl fell. What will you do?
Oh wow, it even auto completes.
Yeah! There you go, Stark.
Yep. Oh, that's fantastic.
What will you do? Look at her panties. Rape her? What the fuck is wrong with the world? What game is this?
Oh, that's not even. They took that scene. That image that you sent that's actually a scene from an anime. But I mean, the choices are from a game. But that's a scene from an anime.
Goku
that was
rants.
actually really funny when that. That's from. It's Nobunaga's ambition, but Nobunaga, like all the characters are cute girls. There's this ninja loli in there. She's a fucking bro, dude. She takes a bullet for this dude. You'll never have battle lolis fight as hard for you as they do.
Holy shit.
Rants. That's the name of the game. There's a whole series of them. It's a fantasy.
Goku rants.
Yep. Strangely enough, they did an anime adaptation, but it's an there's no male character in it. It's all females and they're lesbians.
Really? Does the minor girl fall and they get raped?
I don't know, but it's like it's basically a Yuri ecchi show. I haven't watched it yet though, so I can't. I have it in my backlog. But yeah, Rants is. You do whatever the fuck you want in that game, literally. Yeah, Rants. That's a fun fucking game. That's really hilarious that somehow became well known enough for Google to autocomplete. SJWs haven't won the internet yet if something like that is still
The Viner girl fell!
Oh, that's great. That kind of made my day.
Yeah, what time, because you have to pass out at some point, right?
I probably won't pass out till like 1-ish, so we
All
can
right.
go for a little bit longer. I'm not in too much of a hurry. Especially because theoretically I'm person B.
Theoretically. Oh, because this is supposed to be your day off.
Yeah. This is my extra overnight.
Oh, you're just there to carry, right?
Mm-hmm.
That shit's still going on, huh?
Yep. That guy hasn't croaked yet. And he probably isn't anytime soon because whatever was killing him is not a thing anymore, but he's still on hospice care, so... It's hilarious because usually the dude that I work with fights to be downstairs, and I just let him have it because I don't like arguing with him, and he's kind of a douchebag. And I guarantee because of the fact that the person down there has all kinds of crazy shit going on, he's going to try and worm his way upstairs. Which will be hilarious. All I know is I'm not doing shit because it's fucking Saturday night. I'm gonna play the fuck out of Mega Man Zero. Or Mega Man ZX. I still can't get over the fact that Google knows about the designer girl. I love it when they have like a 50-inch television on Tiger Direct that's $300, and it's from a brand that's like probably something you should never buy.
Yeah.
Seiki? What the fuck is that?
I was gonna say, is it Seiki?
Yep, that's what it is. There's also an RCA, and I already know they make pure garbage. Because they used to be an American company, and even when they were an American company, they still made really shitty stuff. But now their shit's made in Mexico. Four-pack of 9-foot HDMI cables for $8. That's a pretty good deal. But if you got that same size TV from Samsung, it's $1,000. Did you open up a energy drink?
No, why?
I heard like a hissing that sounded like a beverage. Videos are pretty decent. I just want like a 42-inch for the living room. It's big enough considering how close I sit to it. I'd like one that's native 1080p too. Now, what else does taking classes do for you?
Your classes are just to advance the story.
Oh, okay. There's no gameplay element to it.
Not really.
Kind of surprised you would think that would be. That's kind of the premise of these games. You're in Alchemy High School. The intensity of the alchemy.
Yo, sorry, yeah, I get really distracted when I'm doing this, sorry.
It's like golf, the announcers have to whisper.
Eat a dick!
Looks like he's gonna go for the ether effect.
I'm gonna punch you in the... I hate you so fucking much. I can't have anything nice.
He's trying to get something in that other slot. What kind of a tribute?
I am gonna drive to your fucking house and punch you in the balls.
What kind of a tribute could he be going for?
Oh my god, I hate you.
I'm not sure, Jim. There's a lot of attributes he could go for. There's a little bit of risk in this.
I hate you. Why are we even friends?
How do I have 0 footsteps? And I'm getting fucked on my coins from driving around.
What?
That 3DS. Talking about the coins that you get from, you don't count footsteps from driving around.
Nope.
Used to, that's where I get all my coins.
You're probably taking a smoother ride. You can get more coins if you literally shake your 3DS.
I'm not gonna sit there and do that all day. I used to get a bunch of them from driving around, and I sure as hell am not going through a smooth ride. Seeing as I have no struts.
Yeah. It's kind of funny, I got a parking ticket for parking in the commuter parking lot, and I told my wife, and even my wife was like, yeah, so you're just gonna go to public safety and be like, you fuckers aren't serious, right? And I was like, Yeah, that's actually exactly what I'm gonna do.
Commuter parking lot.
It's right next to the staff parking lot.
But is it a parking ticket from the college itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, it's kind of funny because Veronica was like, yeah, so are you just gonna walk up to him and be like, you fuckers ever want chocolate again?
Or like, how about I fucking work here?
Or how about those fuckers park in my parking lot?
Yeah.
And park in the staff parking lot fucking constantly and you don't do anything about it? And so I walk in, there's 30 of them in fucking the staff parking lot, and I can't find a spot, but I park in one of their parking spots, and all of a sudden, I'm the fucking bad guy?
Oh, RPI does that shit all the time. There's this bowling alley that's right near one of RPI's dorms. And I used to take our people bowling there. And that place sucks for parking. Like, it's super small. There's like 5 fucking spots, even though the place has tons of fucking people there. And like, on-street parking is either non-existent or paid. And I don't have the, like, I'm at work. I'm not gonna pay for parking for a fucking work van. Like, I'm there to make money, not fucking spend money. So I fucking park in RPI. Like, every time I do, I get a fucking parking ticket from RPI, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Fucking crumple it up and throw it away.
Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna do? Not give me my grades? Okay.
Yeah, like, I don't go to college here or anything else. Like, like, I'd love to see you go after the agency I work for. It's like, yeah, that'll go really well for you. It's funny because half of the ingredients here have not changed at all, even in the new.
Even, yeah. Well, Stark, why would you change the fucking ingredients? They were working before.
Yeah, I hear you. It's just funny because it's been so long. At least in this one, you get to make your armor and equipment and shit. It's been fucking forever since you've been able to do that by yourself.
You could do that in the last one, too. The last 2, you've been able to do that.
You know, in the Harland ones, you had to go to, like, the smith.
Balding. Mr. Balding.
Yeah. Here, hold on for a second. I need to...
What do you think?
There's, like, people checking or chilling by my car. Okay, they've gone and fucked off. Oh, I sure don't want to go to work when there's a shitstorm of weird things going on already.
Yeah, right? That sounds like so much fun, Stark.
Yeah, work has been pretty crappy as is. They even got a cat for one of our people, and the fucking cat has to be a charity case. The fucking cat has feline leukemia.
You're joking, right?
I wish I was. And feline leukemia is pretty much cat AIDS, but incredibly transmissible.
Yeah, I don't want you fucking coming over to my house.
I'm not around it enough for...
I don't honestly care. I don't want my fucking cat getting fucking AIDS.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be... It'll be days between... It doesn't matter, the cat runs away from me anyways.
Why?
Oh, I already had, like, a rant, though, because I was like, you know, that's, like, really transmissible, and we have staff here that fucking...
Own cats.
Like, that's kind of not cool that, like, their cat should go ahead and die. They're like, oh, well, it's only transmissible by saliva. I was like, how do cats clean themselves? She's like, oh, I guess you're right. It's like, yeah. But then on top of that, like, the dude that has the cat, like, really, really shouldn't have a pet. Like, this guy doesn't even, like, wipe his own ass. But we're gonna give him an animal to take care of.
That's really not cool at all that they did that.
No, it isn't, and they don't think anything of it, and it's like,
Like, they should probably...
And it's also really shitty, too, because it's like, okay, it's his cat, but staff have to fucking take care of it.
That's super shitty.
But then on top of that, another one of our residents has a cat.
So that cat's gonna die too.
Yeah, so that cat can potentially die. And I love that cat. That cat's my home dog. That cat fucking loves me. Like, I open the door and the cat runs to me. Fortunately, feline leukemia cat does not like me and runs and hides. And as much as I like cats, I'm not going to be friendly with that one because I don't want to kill the other cat. Work is all kinds of stupid with shit like that lately, though.
Yeah, it sounds kinda.
So you've already beat the first one of these in your marathon?
I beat it a while ago.
Oh.
Barrel!
So you're gonna do these, and then you're gonna do Atelier Iris, and...
Yep. Actually, I am going to save and call it.
Yeah, I might as well start working on going to bed.
Yeah. So fresh is so clean. Try not to win the ladies over too much with your pine.
Oh, thank God she's not working.
I know that it's hard on you, man, but keep your...
I'm working with this other girl that's probably part of the rumor, so either way it's gonna suck.
Yeah, but it's, you know, because of fucking all of your pine freshness. Just really quickly looking up how I'm supposed to do this.
How to save your game?
No, get a level 100.
Level 100 what? Do it by raping the diviner girl.
The fuck? There we go. Thank God! Sorry, I was getting like 99 every time, and I was getting really fucking pissed.
He's finally done it. He's got the 100 there, Jim. Wow, beautiful, beautiful.
I'm gonna kill you!
She seems pretty happy about it. Don't call her fat, you monster.
Oh, I will call her.
What do you mean?
What will you do? Nothing? Call her fat? Rape her.
That guy looks like he's lost his goddamn mind.
Yup! Yeah, he does kind of fucking look like he's insane.
He's literally wearing hobo clothes.
Yes.
Ooh, they're gonna go on break.
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna go to the beach or maybe hot springs?
Yes, that's how it always works.
That's how it should work.
I hate you. Alright.
Alright, I'll see you around.
Alright, man. Good stream, good stream.
Yep.
Alright, later, man.
Later.